we're at the All-American Quarter Horse Congress, and we're visiting with Chuck and Leslie a little bit. And can you explain a little bit, Chuck, about your background, first of all, in the quarter horse industry and the horse industry as a whole, and then we'll talk a little bit more about this particular horse.
I do a lot of the English part of the quarter horse industry, the jumping, the undersaddle, all that kind of stuff. Lots of youth and amateurs.
Okay, and you're from?
Azle, Texas.
And Leslie?
Well, let's see, I've been in the quarter horse industry since I showed in youth, and Chuck and I have in common that I do more of the Western performance classes and under saddle, and he does the over fences, and he actually has a horse of mine in training that we've won a couple honor rolls with, and we're hoping to do so again this year.
And what's this guy that we've got here today?
His name is Steady Spirit. He's been world champion a couple times. He's won the Congress several times. He's won 5 or 6 honor roll titles. He's an amateur horse now.
History with soft ride. Chuck and Leslie, both of you, if you could just explain a little bit about how you're involved with soft ride.
I use the soft ride boots on all my horses for shipping, and at the horse shows when there's concrete, I just find it better for their feet. They seem a lot more comfortable. They wear them in their stalls at night all the time. Even walking around, if they have any issues, just put them on, leave them on all the time.
So when you are putting your soft rides on these horses, it's not necessarily that there's anything wrong with the horse.
No.
It's more preventative type
More
thing?
preventative and comfort for them.
And Leslie, how do you use soft rides?
I use them a lot of the same way. My first experience with soft rides was on a horse that had some founder issues several years ago, and a veterinarian prescribed them for us. And ever since, we found he had so much comfort in wearing them that we started buying them. Just as Chuck said, our horses wear them when we're shipping, and a lot of times, mostly at the horse shows, they wear them all the time in their stalls at night. Preventative, and as well if we have any issues, but a lot of the same things as Chuck said. And
excellent.
They just seem to be so much more comfortable with their slippers on at night.
And I noticed that you guys have boots on this particular guy. When you're putting these on, what are you looking for as far as fitting? Anything in particular, or how do you like them to fit?
I think you got to make sure that it's a nice tight fit. If they're too big, they will shift. Just make sure it fits the size of the foot really well. Too big doesn't really work that well. And too small makes it. You got to just make sure that the fit is exact.
Kind of like putting a child's shoes. You don't buy hoping that they grow into them or anything like that. You buy them for now.
Buy them for now, and like Chuck said, too small, sometimes they might rub if they're too small, and too big will rub too, because when they walk on them, and I lead mine all over to go wash their tails or go to the ferry, or sometimes I just let them walk in them, and if they're too big, then they get sloppy. So as long as they fit and they're the proper size, they're a wonderful product.